nothing wrong with Vans.
They're doing like a Peanuts tie now, so I'm fucking like super duper
excited about it.
No.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Dick.
I wish I'd get it off the fucking page. Because I go to the Vans website about, I don't know, twice a week. Buy new shoes.
Snoopy sucks.
And I'm sick of looking at the Peanuts line.
I kind of want the high
or that
skates
ugly thrashing one.
We went to the Disneyland Halloween, and there were way more people in Charlie Brown shirts than I thought I'd see.
I love Charlie Brown.
No one loves Charlie Brown.
Including like a dude who was like, he must have been 280 pounds of solid muscle wearing a Charlie Brown shirt. And also, there's no consensus on how many spikes there are that go across.
Charlie Brown shirts.
Yeah, they're not actual Charlie Brown.
Yeah, nobody under 50 likes Charlie Brown, or should.
Yeah, I
Charlie
agree.
Brown was old and weird when I was a kid.
I like Charlie Brown.
No, you don't.
Why? What do you like about Charlie Brown?
I like
Let's unpack this. You're just naming names.
You just
now.
named the one name you can remember from Charlie Brown that's not Charlie
You
Brown.
like Winnie the Pooh? I bet you do.
Nobody likes Winnie the Pooh.
Good.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, bother.
People like Tigger, though.
People do. Kids like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I like Eeyore. Eeyore's alright.
Super
Well, of course you
Yeah,
like
I
Eeyore.
mean, you would.
The only redeeming part of Winnie the Pooh is the depressed, suicidal animal that knows what kind of bullshit he's in. He's the only one. He's the only one who woke up. He's the only woke animal.
When
He's
we were
woke.
at Disneyland, I had to explain Brer Rabbit to Lawrence. He didn't know the story, the Song of the South story. He didn't know what it was. So as we were on Splash Mountain, I had to explain to him, this is the point where Brer Rabbit tricks Brer Fox and Brer Bear into looking into the laughing place, which is actually just a bee's nest in a tree. And then in the ride it shows them caught in honey, and I had to explain to him that in the actual cartoon that's not how they catch Brer Rabbit.
That is not.
It's very different, very different.
It's whitewashing history.
Oh, yellow washing.
I'm from Canada. We don't have
Nice little
history.
nipple.
Double sharks, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, African, you said.
Please don't say that, Lewis.
It can't be racist if they did it.
It can't be racist if Lewis says it.
How they extrapolated it.
It's true. It can't be racist if Lewis says it.
Viewers, you can't hear, but Lewis is just saying some terrible.
That's
things.
100% the reason why we hired Alfredo. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
we got so many jokes back.
Get away with jokes.
Yeah.
Because his name ends in an O, so you know it's foreign.
James, he's what are you, half Latin?
Yeah, you know that. Why would you say what are? Yes, you know I'm half Latin,
I'm feeling like I don't know you.
which means I can just say punchlines. So, because he was sleepy, like so.
Salinas. You can say Salinas.
He does.
Siesta, more like siesta.
Frequently. Oh. Classic?
Yeah, sorry.
On 3?
1, 2.
There it is.
There's 2 of them in there. Two mini spikes.
All right.
Listen,
Rockstar made it.
Kraken was
so we
here
got
yesterday.
played.
He did the same thing.
Did he?
Alright? He did the same thing.
Great minds. I just heard Elise go on and on and on for like 4 minutes about how smart Kraken is.
He
He is. He's very smart.
intelligent.
Oh, boy.
So
So
there's
kind.
there's 2 types of people that become YouTubers: lazy people that don't want to get real jobs, and then really smart people that see an opportunity to make a business start a business at a very young age. Keenan is the latter group. All the rest of us are the first group.
The former.
Let me consult my notes.
Are we gonna do a transform race?
We are, James.
Have you guys done Transform races yet?
Yeah, I've done a few.
They're fucking
They're pretty cool.
awesome until you get to the jet ski or the helicopter, and then the race slows to a
A
crawl.
little game called Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, which came out, several years ago, and they did
here we
it
fucking
then.
go.
So
Let's take a vote here. Who thinks that Sonic Racing Transformed is better than Mario Kart?
I don't like either.
have you tried Sonic and All Stars
Have
Racing
you played
Transformed?
I've played it.
Kart?
Yep.
You have.
I don't give a shit about Mario Kart. I'll go on record right
Oh,
now.
Shit, that's some edge.
I'm okay
I
with
don't
that.
care.
Oh.
I'm
I wasn't fucked off about it at the
We're running
fucking
the
Super
pirate screen,
Nintendo.
you guys.
I didn't give a shit about it on the 64. I loved it when I played it live on stage at RTX London, though. Great game.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are 3
Yeah, that makes
a.m.
sense.
tweets
No!
you making at 2 p.m.
God,
I already made 3 tweets today. I can't tweet again for a week.
I know. My feed was blowing up.
I was so bored this morning. While I was waiting an
you
hour and
could've
a
come
half.
earlier.
While I was waiting an hour and a half for somebody to show up.
Lewis.
I don't have a choice.
Oh, he's got his headphones in.
Yeah, he
Maybe
can't
he's
hear.
watching the stream. He'll react in 30 seconds.
The Dubachi Rapid GT Classic. Is that like Mountain Dew?
Mhm.
It's debauchery. Mountain Dew debauchery. Am I right?
You're just changing all the words and letters around.
You're
now.
right. She's
We'll
right.
fix that in post.
Yeah, just give it an edit pass.
So what are you guys up to? How about that Harvey Weinstein? That's a thing right now, right?
There we go, topical.
It is a thing.
This video's not going to air for a month, by the way.
Ah.
Last time they tried to do this, what were you guys referencing? Oh yeah, Scaramucci, and that was long fucking dead.
And then you blinked.
In our defense, that was still not topical when we were recording.
No,
You
it was already dated.
can't do anything presidential or Trump related
No.
in any way
There's a new atom bomb every day.
unless it's live streamed.
I know.
Hopefully there's
Streamers
not
have
an
all.
And then by the time the stream is over, it's no longer topical.
This is the problem, man. We can't fight those.
He's on the 24-second news cycle.
Well, what we should do is we should just guess what's going to happen. If you guess at the next controversy, then maybe you'll be on time for it.
I'm gonna guess he shits on the grave of a soldier.
Trump does.
Trump does.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. I mean, in fact, I probably will see
And
BuzzFeed
he'll
has the pictures.
blame Obama.
Well, because Obama used all the toilet paper.
Right.
Maybe if Obama hadn't used all the toilet paper, I wouldn't have had to shit
Yeah.
on the grave of the unknown soldier.
Now, I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing to shit on a grave. I'm not attaching my
Yeah.
my opinion to it. I'm just it's like Trump bingo.
Never
Yeah.
have I ever shit on a grave.
Not to my knowledge. I have shit outside before, and there may have
I
been
don't
something dead beneath it.
Think
but-
I've ever shit on a grave?
Well, you've been to
Yeah,
war,
there
though.
could be dead things under whatever.
I've seen things.
How many times? I've only been to a funeral twice.
Same funeral?
Remix!
Yeah, they had a do-over.
False start.
Yeah.
Mulligan.
He
Wait,
rang the bell.
sorry. I meant I've only been to a cemetery twice. One was for a funeral.
Really?
The other was because there was some girl I was into, and she liked cemeteries.
I've been to
so.
a ton of funerals.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you're Polish. They die.
Party!
It's on the flag. Let's see. Maybe this will work.
I've been to 0 funerals.
Never been to a funeral?
I've been to a post
Overrated.
burying thing where they give out free cheese and stuff, but I've never actually been to the funeral. Whoa, that means I'm next.
That- Yeah. Life is yet
It's
to take
okay.
anything from you.
Your own funeral?
My
There
own.
we go. That's what I was looking for.
It's it's pretty somber,
Yeah.
to be honest
seems
with
like
you.
It would be.
I don't
Yeah.
know why it's such a downer.
It's
You get used to it.
Yeah.
I think if I could plan my own funeral, I would do the thing where they lower the casket, except the gears get all wound up and then it tumbles
Shoots
and
you
then
up? Oh.
and then it falls out. Except I'm not in the casket. It's just a bunch of seeds to plant trees.
In your memory, or
Yeah,
you're
and then
still alive, or
I
what?
have a friend that I trust, puppeting me, I'm behind a tree nearby where the funeral's taking place, and then I put on a hat. This is again someone controlling me, so I put on a hat and then put down my sunglasses and then turn and then walk away.
like a Weekend at Bernie's type
Yeah,
thing.
well,
It'd be
yeah.
even better if you do that. It opens, the seeds tumble out,
Mm-hmm.
the collective crowd goes and gasps, and then in the front row you're sitting there with the sunglasses on, and he just goes,
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
and you have
I'm shocked.
Yeah, like you're shocked, and,
That's
and then he hits the
You thought
recorder, and you
were
go,
at Lawrence's funeral.
Yeah.
Man, my funeral's going to be
But
awesome.
Lawrence had died months ago.
Well,
Yeah.
We just
do
didn't
you know what
notice.
your funeral's going to be, Lawrence?
Oh, man.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, please.
Can you be buried in the same suit that Thomas J's wearing at the end of My Girl, the little white suit?
Same size, too. It'll be like... I want to look as jacked as possible when I die. I don't mean to steal that from you, James.
That's
So
okay.
my instruction will be to the...
Inflate you like
mortician, I guess?
yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, sure, inject
Dan
synth all
Aykroyd.
around, but mostly, like, put me in a suit that's, like, 2 sizes too small and make rips where all the muscles are.
Oh, that's
So they
cool.
shoot through, and then it looks like I'm just... Even death can't hold up how jacked I am.
Well, I don't want to do plastic surgery as I get older. I want to age gracefully, right? So, but once I'm dead,
Oh, go
it's
hog
game
wild.
up. Right? So once I'm dead, I want you to pump me full of all kinds of chemicals. I want you to put fake abs in me.
just give you the
fake-
Joan Rivers.
Fake calf implants.
All right.
Tighten up my eyes.
Veneers.
Yeah, paint on my makeup, veneers. I want you to I want to be just an amazing plastic surgery monster after I'm dead.
Couldn't they just, like, throw your body to the side and start from scratch? Because, James, no offense, you're a very beautiful man, but I think it would be easier for them to make the perfect body if they just started,
Like Frankenstein it?
yeah, with, like, an empty canvas. So they
Could
just
they
roll
take
you
my
out into the curb, and then they're like, we're going to make a new James to bury, and he's going to be perfect.
So like Adam's calves, Criken's brain.
You really into Kraken? Are you worried?
He's great.
No,
She.
He's so
Not at all.
young.
no, because she's gonna let me watch.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, you can pick up some moves.
That's how you know you've got a good marriage.
Who wants first on this thing?
If-
What do you guys do? Oh, you doing a Transform
I'll
race?
go first. I
Right.
played Sonic and All Stars
Yeah,
Racing
make
Transformed.
make your goddamn reference. I'm ready for this.
Now, normally I pick Sonic because he has a higher top speed.
Nope. You get
Uh-oh.
Aquaman.
Let's go
Anymore.
custom Shatara probably.
No customs.
No customs.
No customs. You turn customs off.
Yes.
All right.
This is we fight on an even playing field except ketchup is on. So
So you,
That's
yeah.
not even at all.
I don't know. I got tired of people with like warp speed cars fucking with me. I want a sporting race for sportsmen involving jet skis that turn into helicopters.
Yeah, we don't have that problem in Achievement Hunter. It's how much of Rich Teeth's money can we spend
Well,
to
yeah,
make
we
this
could do
go
that here.
slightly faster?
I try to be. Jeff, have you ever considered the ethical implications of playing and showing a game and having fun with it, but not mentioning the fact that you had to dump like $250?
No, we talk about it all the time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
As long as it's mentioned.
Yeah, GTA 5 is an amazing game if you have $1,000 to
Yes.
spend on it.
Approximately once every 4 or 5
Why am I
months.
Yeah.
falling?
You're falling, James. Uh-oh.
I'm holding the
Going
gas.
low.
I'm
Well,
holding
the-
the gas. It has the race hasn't started. Okay.
Yeah, there goes.
If you don't have $1,000 to spend, GTA 5 is an amazing game to watch other people play.
Yeah.
And you can do it from the game. You can stand there and watch other people,
Other people have fun.
with money have fun.
Man, what a world to live in.
I've done this race. This is a good one.
Yeah, I picked it. I did some scouting. Left behind most of the jet skis / helicopters.
Jet skis and the helicopters are just,
Oh.
especially the helicopter, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about that is no one ever pilots helicopters.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's funny to see them run into the walls of stuff. Cause
And
they
they
don't
pick
know
like
how
the
to-
most boring, slowest helicopter
How does
too.
this
Yeah.
compare to your Sonic?
Yeah,
It's
James.
slower.
Transform.
Normally I'd be doing
Alright.
flips by now.
Well, you
Give it a minute.
Okay.
do a
I was kinda
flip.
hoping people would be
Do a
running
aerialion roll.
All right, hold on. Let me get it straight away. Watch this.
straight away. That doesn't sound like a Sonic and All Stars
Look at that.
professional to me.
That
That's like a
was-
professional Jetman turn.
Well said.
That's
What?
what they're called, right?
Yeah, Jetman.
Do you think game developers worry about how their game will look after YouTube compression? Because these like fucking tubes throw internet streamed video for a loop.
Oh, it's at the end of Star Fox.
Yeah.
I had trouble with this part right here. Did you do?
Oh!
No, you're good. Did you do laps?
Just one.
Okay, good.
Because we're gonna rotate around.
Yeah, it takes fucking forever too.
Well, it's not over yet.
Yeah, James, you're doing very well. Second place.
Thanks.
Man, I thought everybody else was gonna be a little more cutthroat than that.
Well, it started me in first place, so I didn't have to really worry about the pack. And since there isn't like a turn right at the beginning, I guess if you start
Yeah.
with airplanes,
Nobody can run into each other.
they're passing me though.
Uh-oh. Oh, down to
I
fifth.
got a draft.
Now we got a fucking duel
I got
on
a
our
draft.
hands.
Draft, you son of a bitch!
The you know when you guys were joking earlier that Lewis was actually listening to the stream?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
joking. Yeah.
He is.
Oh.
Oh, he finally got that joke.
There he is. Now he's giggling.
It's according to Lawrence is, or sorry, you're Lawrence.
Yeah.
Aren't you right?
For now.
Yeah.
For now. Ah!
The other one,
Until
okay,
my
I'll just go
funeral.
over.
Brown Lawrence was telling me that I'm too loud. So
Really?
he was producing from a distance.
Ah.
I was
see.
achievement huntering the mic.
Let's,
I wasn't funhousing it.
Here's a fun thing for you guys who never have to deal with audio. Audio leveling is real fucking hard.
It's
turns out.
yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a whole profession.
It's the second hardest job in film next to the guy who makes sure that the 3D is correct in the new Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
And it always was. Good job, Carl.
And he
This
beats,
is the most useless part right here. I don't know why you turned into the
Wait,
truck
and it's no collision.
for
Oh, there he goes.
yeah, just for I don't know, like a tenth of a mile.
So there is one map, and it's the one cool part, the only cool part in that map. See, look at that.
Well,
That's
that guy
cool.
died. Should I get him? Nah. He's already done.
Could give him a little
He's
tip.
done for.
There
Where's
is kind
my
of a cool
ketchup?
part in a different race where you turn into a truck at the end of this part that you have to bike through. So when you turn around as a bike, you're driving against giant semi trucks.
I don't think
Ah!
I've done that one yet.
That was pretty cool.
You're doing considerable.
You can pick left or right. What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna go left.
Make it good. You remember how to use Hagrid bike? Oh, wrong button! There you go.
There you
Uh-oh.
go.
I think you made it.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
You got it. You good.
I almost put away my wings.
Man.
Now you gotta go around the
Now
Tower
we
of
can
Pimps.
your wings.
Do you
There's
think
so
they
many
put that
of
in
them.
there
That's
as
a
a reference
thing.
to you guys?
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, it's Achievement Hunter Easter egg. It's pretty cool. Phil's always hooking us up.
You guys ever get tired of being kings of Let's Play? Both the concept and the exact brand?
Yeah, I invented them.
Yeah,
That is
both
true,
of
you
them.
did.
I did not.
No. I think Let's Play was Slow Beef, some dude on the Something Awful forums.
So something awful. Yeah, it's the
one-
first time I ever heard of it.
One
Yeah,
of Jeff's alter egos.
Slow
Slow
beef.
beef.
Yeah.
I did it.
Good job. Good job,
I did
Dave.
it.
One life. That was easy.
They used to
Easy
call
peasy.
me. Used to go by the name Lotax back in the day. Now,
You did?
now I'm Geoff. Yeah.
Man.
Do you regret that? The
These were-
transition? If you could go back to low tax.
I regret the time in history when Something Awful was a great website that I'd go to
Yeah.
every day and
Yeah.
laugh my ass off at.
They still write
Rich
good
Kayenka.
articles, but who cares about articles?
I can't.
anymore?
Don't think I've been to that
Oh,
fucking
man.
website in 10 years, maybe.
I go to crack.com all the time.
I was gonna say, Elise and I used to do the caption contest at Cracked.
I'm more of an
Oh,
e-bombs
Craption
world kind of guy.
contest, it was called.
I don't
That's
remember what it was called.
clever of them.
What can I say?
That's
I don't know.
You gotta bite some of that style for Rooster Teeth.
yeah.
The Rooster Teeth options.
What if? Oh, we could get people using the website a lot if we did a caption contest.
Yeah, people love those.
I
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
do. Remember, I wanted to do the caption thing on Twitter.
You
the
did.
other way?
I didn't tell you not to. I just said I'm not gonna do it.
You just kind of like looked at me with a dismissive.
It's too easy. There needs
Yeah.
to be some. There needs to be a little salt thrown on it. A little pepper.
Let them throw their own salt. Let them throw salt. I say.
You're like
Welcome
the
to Funhaus.
queen.
You make the content.
Yeah.
What's her name? Marie Antoinette.
Yes.
That's
I'm gonna
what
say
she
yes.
said, right? Let them eat, throw salt.
Throw salt.
Maybe
Eat their
poor
salt.
children were murdered.
You can't replay? Come on now.
Just do the next
why can't
one.
you?
I don't know. It's not there. It's all grayed out.
Can you just do the next one?
I mean, they're not all good.
Oh, are these the GTA?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they don't have custom.
I don't know
Like-
if it's out yet.
Well, I played enough of them. I guess.
There's only 15, I think.
Yeah. What?
We've done
Hold
the
on, I'm trying to-
first. I want to say we've done the first 10
Hmm.
at old Austin's own Achievement Hunter. That's where.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, that's where I hail from.
Elise, what's your favorite Achievement Hunter video? We got Geoff here, so
Is it the one with Duper?
It's Duper. I miss the Duper days, as I call them.
Yeah.
The double D's.
Double Duper days.
Is Duper coming back? Is
T for
that a
Duper.
thing?
Yeah,
he
he's
go to college?
Some would say he never left.
A bit of frame of reference here for you that might not know Duper or
Everyone
Achievement
knows.
Hunter. He's a former member of Achievement Hunter, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. he is.
former, but still current, right?
Yeah. Maybe. Sure. Or he was originally Lisa's favorite RVB character.
He was
Oh,
also
yeah.
in Red vs. Blue,
Yeah,
as
he's
I
a-
am familiar with the series.
Renaissance man, that dupe.
What was his Twitter? The Dupe Knight? What was it? I don't,
I like jokes that are so inside.
Yeah. I don't even fucking know what you guys
We don't even know
he
what
had
we're
a
talking
great
about.
Twitter account, but I don't remember what it was. Don't recall.
Ah, treasured memory shared amongst friends.
It's
Yeah.
so funny that we can't remember what it
Yeah.
was. I'll never forget that funny thing that I just forgot.
I think that was from RTX Austin. I want to say. Oh no, Let's Play Live. It was Let's Play Live. It was the tour. It was the East Coast tour.
Because I was like, how can we get him back? Can he join Funhaus maybe?
Right. Well, you know.
Lewis, can we hire Duper?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, we got it.
I don't even know what I just asked.
2018, baby. Everything's possible.
There we go.
Now, Lewis just keeps saying 2018, 2018.
He's been
back
saying
to
that a
taking
lot
your
today,
nap,
hasn't
Lewis.
he?
I don't know if he's just trying to avoid addressing this year's problems. But he keeps
He's
saying
not
2018.
necessarily referring to the year 2018 either.
He says.
I don't want to spoil anything, but I do want to make Lewis slightly uncomfortable.
Okay, good.
So you guys weren't here earlier, and just Elise was here. She was running the whole show by herself, frantically going from computer to computer,
Flicking
like
the light switch
it was
on
like
and
like you know, like a Bobby Fischer type thing, where she's
yeah.
like a 10-year-old kid at the
yeah.
park playing against a bunch of old black men
Yeah.
playing chess.
Still do.
Yeah, and she lost every game.
Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. Fuck!
It's mostly Med saying that's not a legal move as she walks away. Sorry,
Lew-
go ahead.
Lewis and I were. I was telling Elise earlier while you guys were at the gym or whatever. She. I don't mean to spoil anything. I don't know if people know you work out. Is that a thing?
I'm back on. I'm back
Okay.
on it, everybody.
Okay.
Back on the gym train.
Lewis and I were in a big time Hollywood meeting today about you guys,
Ooh.
and it went very well. But 2018 is what they keep saying.
2018, Lewis. Come on, Lewis.
2018.
And what did Harvey say?
It was such. It was such a big time Hollywood meeting that we were above ground, like on like 10th floor.
Wow.
And they brought in a drinks cart, and they were like, "Would you like a drink from the
Holy
drinks cart?"
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys leveraging our success
Yeah. Yes.
for your big drink cart Hollywood meetings.
How many
were,
drinks did you get out of the room with?
I forgot that it was there.
I forgot it was there too. After we left, I thought I've never seen the drink cart. I really should have taken a drink from the drink
Y'all
cart.
got
It's just a
suckered in.
hologram.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not even real. It's just a
We were
cardboard
just
cutout.
Real
Lewis and I
catchy.
were so busy wheeling and also dealing that we didn't have time to stop to take a sip.
Here's the real catch, and I'm not questioning your credibility, but was it in Hollywood?
It was in Century City.
That means it's a Hollywood meeting.
Yeah.
Because you can't have Hollywood
meetings
meetings
in Hollywood,
There's garbage
no.
there. There's
Yeah.
wax figures. That's it.
Yeah.
When CA started, I believe they started in Century City because they were like, nah, we're not Beverly Hills, we're
And
Century City.
it was so douchey that we went to the building and they were like, this isn't the right building for our company. It's the other building for our company. So we went to the second building and they said, oh no, this isn't the right other building for our company. So we went to 3 buildings for the same company, 3 like dickhead skyscrapers before we got to the right one.
Everyone was trying to pass the buck.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't
Get
put
rid of
you
you
on
guys.
like a golf cart to take you. To
Yeah.
the other
We
building.
we didn't. We're drink card important. We're not golf card
I was
important.
gonna say
They
they
were-
hadn't verified your cart worthiness.
They were
Yeah.
running a game on you guys. They wanted you to get lost and survey the empire that they had built.
By the time we finally
damn
found
it,
it, I was so blown away by how important they were. I was ready to sign anything. They put it in front of me.
And
Yeah.
that's us. That's
You're
us too.
selling us.
You're selling
Yeah,
us out.
2018.
So which
Great.
one of those skyscrapers do we get?
Good. Lawrence, that's not how it works.
You get the drink cart.
We get the drink card.
You get to push the drink cart.
I've always dreamt of being owned, like in the old Hollywood studio system, where like Judy Garland was like somebody's property.
Yes, it's funny you say
Oh,
that
Elise,
because
you're hanging on
after
that.
the big
Yeah.
Hollywood meeting, big Century City meeting, I got a tour of a neighborhood where they used to shove like studio signed movie stars.
Could be
They
us.
were
I was
like,
gonna say-
you signed this contract, now you have to live in this bungalow.
My
Yeah.
dream has been to be on a ranch in some studio backlot, learning to ride a horse with some trainer yelling at me,
Mm-hmm.
and then some producer to come out and say, "You got 5 minutes to get on set." That's been my dream. You got to learn how to sing, dance, ride a horse. Those
James-
are the 3 traits.
Yeah.
Same time.
How many full-length westerns do you think you could shoot in 1 week? And I mean 7 days because you're working all 7 days.
I mean, I'm in 24 hours in a day,
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
so I mean,
Once the chemicals from that drink card hit your
140. I
bloodstream,
got 140 hours at least to commit to filming westerns.
That's a lot.
It just depends on the crew, which won't be unionized, so
The movies are only 90
they're
minutes
going to work
long.
all day.
That's 90 minutes of shooting.
Yeah.
One take wonder. That's what they call
The
James.
Western's coming back. I said that. Remember I said that? And then Rango came out. No one saw it. And then I was,
That was
like,
a good movie, that Rango.
I was like, hey, the next one is going to be a big hit.
What about
And then
Appaloosa?
Lone Ranger came out.
Everyone remembers Appaloosa,
Huh?
What was the last good?
Westworld.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a sci-fi.
yeah, that's
not a
sci-fi. What was the
Western.
last good straight up fucking cowboy movie?
Appaloosa. Oh, wait,
I
it's
would
not
I don't know
really.
what
say
it is.
310
Good, the
to
bad, the
Yuma?
weird.
Yuma was
good,
okay.
Good, the bad, the years.
Weird.
Technically, though, I don't think we can call it a Western.
At least you won
It's
it.
in the
One
Far
was-
East.
You don't
Yeah.
have to if you don't want
I
to.
guess I can. It's
But
gonna
yeah.
be It's gonna be terrible.
Everyone respect Elise's playing ability.
Oh, I'm gonna have to slalom.
We did a gameplay. It was Joel, myself, and Elise, and we were all playing a golf game, that PlayStation golf game.
Joel Rubin.
Joel Rubin,
Rest
the
in
very
peace.
same.
Yeah.
Um,
You didn't go to that funeral?
No,
Wasn't invited.
no, wasn't invited. It was a Jewish funeral,
Right, right.
so it had a little yarmulke
Yeah,
on
and-
the casket as it went down.
I've got a.
Um,
It turns out you can get an entire religion can get a restraining order against you, so I'm not allowed in near any Jewish synagogues or otherwise.
But anyway, so we were all here and we were playing that golf game, and Elise won. She won the golf game.
Never happens.
Good on
Never
you.
happens,
Thanks,
but
Jeff.
she won.
Guys! Oh, goodness, the
Comments-
boost!
Oh, oh,
And you're
oh.
getting
Oh,
right.
goodness.
Comments still.
You know, just
Right
There you go.
Oh, okay, I always forget what the controls are.
You know, I
okay,
just
well,
did
you're not
a-
helping my point. I was gonna say they shit on her anyway, even though she won, but
Yeah.
You know, I just did an interview with Marie Claire magazine in London for some reason. It was about women gaming, and they asked me who my
Why were they
favorite
talking to you?
woman gamer was, and I said you.
No.
I did.
Wait, you didn't say
Why?
your daughter?
No, I was talking about my daughter's fucking not a. Well,
someone call
Ouch,
Marie
ouch, ouch.
Claire.
they meant like in the professional space,
Oh, I'm. Yeah. Okay.
and I wish I had that back.
There you go.
Wow, Jeff. I appreciate that. You know, I never really think of myself as a gamer. Is
Yeah.
that?
Neither do gamers. Don't
I
think
think
of
of
you that
myself
way.
as a comedian.
Yeah. Well, I feel to be totally honest with you, I feel the same way about me, not you
I
necessarily. I don't.
Get on the other side. No, you missed it.
No, you're fucked.
You gotta
You're
go.
gonna have to. There you go.
I knew what was going down there.
This might be tough.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You just got to get out of plane. You just got to survive through the plane section
gonna be
of
stuck
the
in my head all
game.
day
Then
now.
you're good to go.
So something we discovered at Achievement Hunter on this map
Hold
actually.
up. Yeah, you got to rotate the plane so it matches the silhouette.
Yeah, you got to
Ah!
you got to
That's
knife
wrong.
flight it,
Yeah, you got to do it again.
or you go
the other
super
way, the
slow.
other
You go super slow. They're gonna slow you down.
Sorry, they said
You
you
don't
did a
even-
really complicated map.
Something that
That's
Ryan
fine,
discovered
fine.
is if
Yeah,
you
it's
go
fine.
off course with the
Worldwide.
plane, it doesn't make you transform. Then you can just dive bomb everybody actually racing for the whole rest of the map.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Yeah, and it was super destructive and fun.
Well, audience, hopefully you didn't hear that because we're trying to do a sportsman-like race.
The other way.
You
Yeah.
can just go
Got
through.
it.
It doesn't
There you
matter.
go. It'll slow you
down,
slow you down like crazy.
who cares?
Oh, shit buckets.
Oh, see?
Oh, see?
Nice
See?
little landing.
You almost did it. You almost took that car out.
Hang on.
We're hanging on. We're waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
On
I'm
you.
sorry.
That's okay.
The other way. The other way.
That's all right.
What are you
The other
talking
way.
about the other way?
It's telling you to go the other way.
See, it's yeah.
You gotta watch that little
You got
hump on
this.
top. There you go.
No.
Just gotta hit that tube, and you're out of plane land.
Please.
Come
Please.
on,
There
you
you
can
go.
do
All I
it.
want to do is point and click.
You can do it.
Man, if Ron Gilbert made GTA, at least would have gotten first already.
When I hear the word tube, I feel uncomfortable.
Because you were in London.
Yeah.
No, because when I was working in the tech industry, I got a spam one time, and this is indelicate, so I apologize. And it was a porn spam, and it said, "Watch these hot young virgins take it hard in their steaming poo tubes," which is a series of words I'd never heard
That
put
could mean
together
anything,
before.
Really.
Look at me.
And
that could be anything.
that's a. It turns out that's a just unappetizing
Steaming
Yeah.
poo tubes?
steaming poo tube.
I thought it was
So-
good because you were gonna say like I'm just a tube to the women. Like they're like, oh, I'm just a tube to you, aren't I?
I don't know what
No,
that
I
means.
don't know what that
No one
means
says
either.
I like to say that while sobbing.
If tube is a euphemism for invisible, then yes. 42
see
years
right
of being
through ya.
42 years of being a tube for the women.
I think my favorite spam subject line
Steaming.
was impress her with your sperm firework. I was like, I know exactly what that was.
good.
I was there's a short phase.
There's steam coming off your butt.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
There's
it's
a,
coming from the tube. That's
Yeah.
odd.
a beautiful short phase where all those Twitter porn bots were like quote retweeting
Mm-hmm.
you, and like they'd say stuff, but it was all nonsense. Everything they said was some of the most arousing things I've ever heard. Like, I want my penis inside your dick hole, or whatever they said. It was always like, I want my boobs on your penis head. I want my cum in
Sure.
your butt,
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
And every
Yeah.
single time I
That's
had a
pornographic Mad Lib.
massive boner
yeah.
because I thought of someone actually saying those sweet things to me.
Leaning close and whispering them
Mm-hmm.
after
like-
brushing your face with a rose.
And with a very robotic echo behind it.
Yeah. I will cram my nose into your poop chute.
Ooh,
I want your sex hard Tacoma brush.
there it is, perfect.
Yeah.
Man, now I'm
Oh
aroused.
shit, I gotta.
For the record, I wrote most of this.
Did you? Yeah. You're a porn bot writer?
Dude, what a job.
Any job.
Hand job.
What?
Oh, back to planes.
Oh fuck.
I'll talk about putting penises in or on anything.
Yeah. Because you can.
Yeah.
That's what a penis is there for.
God, it's great being a dude.
This is only gonna make it more.
It ain't
complex
bad.
For you.
Uh-oh.
But,
We're slalom.
If you're and fucking bonus points if you're a dude in Hollywood.
Ooh.
Unless you're a child actor,
Right.
then
Like
it's
a
not.
masonry.
Then you're gonna get hamed.
Or yeah, Haim from the Haim Empire.
Did I
No,
do
it's,
it?
well, it's
You
great
get
though.
the other way.
We're in a post
You're
we're in a
turning the
post
wrong way.
Weinstein world.
DNF.
Everybody feels as though we paid our taxes. Well,
You know
yeah,
what DNF stands for? Did not fail. So
That's
good
true.
job.
Yeah.
Favorite,
Thank you.
according to Marie Claire magazine, the best,
is.
most entertaining female gamer.
Oh, Lewis is leaving.
Lewis, you leaving? Good
See ya.
2018.
He's
2018.
He's leaving so he can be late for his next appointment.
Woo!
Well, he should have left. 20
Tune in for
minutes ago.
episode 2.
got him. Fucking got him.
Jeff, I've never been referred to as a woman in gaming before, or a woman.
Well, I
I
don't. Yeah.
appreciate it.
Mostly that. A lot of that. Boy. Hopefully one of these is.
Well, that's what I told the lady when she was like, well, who are your favorite female gamers? And I said, I don't see gender.
Do junkyard.
Yeah.
Let's all do junkyard.
And
area.
then you said, say give it to Elise.
I did
parentheses,
say.
She really needs this.
Yeah.
I did tell her I wouldn't be happy until we were all just one big amorphous asexual blob. And she went, yeah.
That is the
I'm
most
gonna put
progressive
that.
answer.
We're putting that in there
Well, I was
with
like-
a full page picture of you, hands
Yeah.
on hips.
And we
Right,
don't
Marie
eat real
Claire.
food. We just drink Soylent.
No, we don't.
Well,
Connotation.
I got at least on the liquid is food train now.
I'm okay with liquid as
She's,
food.
She's drinking Soylent.
It sustained me for a really long time. It's just, I saw that movie way too many times as a kid. It's way too ingrained in my subconscious to. Ugh.
You're not
okay.
up to green yet, so you're safe.
Ah.
It'll take a while. I mean, we'll be like dead by the time they get around to eating.
People?
Almost spoiled it. Got you guys.
We got
I mean, the movie came out in
Why haven't they
1972.
rebooted
right?
that movie
So-
yet? Surely it's ripe, right?
Some people got angry at us for spoiling Blade Runner 2049.
That was great.
Except what we said was not a spoiler.
I haven't
We just
seen it yet.
Labeled it a spoiler. We just said something about the movie, labeled it a spoiler. It's not a spoiler.
Ah.
And everyone got mad because
the-
they said
no one's
that
seen it.
removes the possibility.
Oh,
Of
right. They're
that
mad
being
because now
one of
you've
the-
eliminated one of the potential. Yeah.
One of the potential plot.
Sorry,
lines.
Harrison Ford's in the trailer. What do you want?
Sorry.
He's in the
Spoiler
movie.
alert. He's in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm in a weird thing now where I'm trying to be a good dad for the first time, and so I
Always seem like a
can't.
good dad, Jeff.
Thanks.
I mean, we're watching from far away.
Yeah, that's miles
Sorry,
away.
go on though.
Your tweets are very,
Through
very
binoculars. I can't see movies without Millie now because we're at the same level in film, so I can't see 2049 until she's ready to see it.
Can't see The Handmaiden. Chan Park-wook's beautiful lesbian opus.
Oh, there's some scissoring in that movie.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I'll see
Yeah.
that.
You should take
Oh,
Millie.
Millie and I see lots of inappropriate movies where we both just agree not to look at each other. I turn that way and
Yeah,
she turns
yeah.
this way,
That's the same with.
and we don't talk about it later.
I can't hear you.
All right, let's see here.
So Millie's really into it right now, you said.
Yeah, she's reading it because she liked the movie so much.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
cool.
I've been trying to get her to read Stephen King forever because she's 12 now. So she's
Yeah.
like, Stephen King is the greatest thing in the world. I've been trying to tell her this. From 11 to like 17, Stephen King is the greatest thing in the world. And the day you turn 17 and 1 day old, he's trash.
Yeah.
So you got it. She's lost a year already.
That's true.
And
You
so
pick up Dark Tower after that, then that gets you into your mid-20s.
I survived Dark Tower and I was able to read Green Mile. But that's it. Everything else since then is...
I read his Bill Hodges trilogy over the last couple
I
of
don't know what
years.
that is. I tried to read Under the Dome, and it was like I was 200 pages in, and I went, oh, "I've read this. I've read this 18 times. I know exactly." I get to the religious weirdo, and I'm like, "All right, I'm out. That's it. I can't do it."
She might also like some like Joe Hill, his son.
We just bought his book.
Oh.
Oh, but she's put it. Fucking John Green came calling, so the whole world stops because she's a fucking John Green fan.
Wow.
So his new book about turtles came out. So she's like, put it down, and she's like, it'll be a while. I'm in the cult.
Has she gone back and watched the original It?
No, I told her it's not as scary, and she's not interested in it if it's not scary, and it's
so
not.
I put on like a clip from it because I watched it as a kid. Remembered it being scary and creepy, or at least the head in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy, Bill, right?
Yeah?
Bill grows up to just
Yeah.
be like
Stuttering
the
Bill.
ugliest motherfucker you've ever seen. The guy they cast for him has like a giant mole on his face and then the nastiest ponytail, and it just ripped me right out of it. And I was like, I didn't remember any of that. I mean, he's supposed to be a stand-in for what Stephen King thinks is cool, which is him with a ponytail. But man, it's hard to watch.
Did you guys, while we're on the subject, did you guys like the movie It? The new one?
I
did.
did.
Yeah.
I did like
I
it.
thought it was okay.
There's a.
I didn't think it was very scary, but...
I thought a lot of the imagery was
Okay.
kind of scary.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not tough at all. I get super scared. See?
Go.
I just shit my pants. Oh, wait, is this a Let's Play? God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah,
Third
never
time.
Have I
Golden
ever,
number
we
3.
played that earlier. Never have I ever shit my pants during a Let's Play.
This week?
Have?
Put your hand up. I mean, if you never have. I
Oh,
would
then
say.
no,
Yeah,
I
I've-
haven't.
Did it last week? Again.
I shit my pants in a mall once.
Okay.
It was
I
also my birthday.
Okay.
I shit my pants at an airport.
Nice.
Yeah, my brother was pretending to be in a wheelchair. Because you used to be able
Sure.
to go to the airport when
Yep.
anyone could go to the airport.
Yeah.
You just wait by the gate. My brother got in a wheelchair and he was going around in it, and he got himself wedged between a door and a pillar in the wheelchair and was trying to do the whole Austin Powers parallel. This is before Austin Powers, trying to get out of it, and I couldn't stop laughing and I shit myself.
Yeah, and we're not invited home for Christmas anymore.
First time I shit myself in a Let's Play, it was because I was laughing really hard at Gavin trying to play baseball.
Yeah.
Second time I shit myself in a Let's Play, it was because my asshole betrayed me. Yeah, it wasn't because of comedy.
Was it like food poisoning? Or you
Nah, man, it was just one of those things where I got
sphincter?
I got mixed up internally. Like did a lot. Yeah, no, I was peeing and well, I mean, I've told this in I
Yeah.
guess we don't have a lot of
Let the
crossover.
muscles relax.
I was peeing. I uncorked that hose, and I shouldn't say hose. It was like that tiny straw,
Steamy tube.
and then my butt was like, "Oh, it's time," and I was like, "But it's
Yeah.
not." But it was a public bathroom, and it was a whole thing.
And
So
there's a psychology of being in a bathroom, where then
Yeah.
your body just sort of thinks, okay,
It's time.
all
I
right.
still
It all
stand by
goes.
the fact that every bathroom should just have a drain in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then it's just a bunch of people.
all
They just
slanted
go in,
down
they
to the-
stand there, and then eventually.
So what you just described is almost every bathroom in the Middle East that I
Oh, yeah?
have been to. Yeah,
I
like in
haven't-
Kuwait, there are holes in the ground. Well, they're also I also saw I also have been to be fair. I've been to hotels in Kuwait where the sinks were made out of solid gold. Which I have a very funny
Ooh.
story about that.
Shouldn't have.
But
When are we gonna get
but
a
then you just go to like
skyscraper
the
in Kuwait?
you just go to like the mall, and there's just the bathroom it's a dark room, and there's just a hole in the ground, and then like treads next to it because you don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to slip, and then you just like squat and go.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question,
okay with
Jeff. You're in a bathroom
I am.
and you're at the urinal and you shit yourself, but there's a grate in the floor, and then all of a sudden you hear a voice go,
Hey, Jeffrey. I see you pooped yourself.
Then you go.
"Do you bring an extra pair of pants with you to work?" Is my question. Do you always have one of those just
No.
kind of on hand in case you need them? Oh, okay.
He didn't find.
I
it
live really close to work, so that's not a problem. Oh wait, shit! I gotta go back to me. I didn't do
Yeah.
it. I gotta do it
on
Achievement
one
Hunter style. Where am I? Oh wait, you're Solar.
Yeah.
Fuck! I was looking for me.
Once Millie
I missed it.
Ah, you missed it.
I didn't get to do my freak
All
out.
that money's gone.
Can you imagine
Right,
once
right,
Millie
right.
gets her driver's license, you'll be able to call her to bring you a change of pants?
Sweetie, and she'll go again.
Yeah.
And I go, I didn't even say anything yet.
It's
You
only 3
invested
o'clock.
a lot of time and money into her.
Yeah, I have. She's
Here comes
See if Jeff
Test
gets the
Trick.
boost.
she's
Oh,
my
God.
retirement. She's my retirement
This
plan.
guy plays GTA.
Well, you know, a little
I
bit.
think we could stand to improve, in addition to there being a hole in the ground.
What the fuck?
With like maybe all the surfaces sloping towards the center.
These motherfuckers are drafting on me.
Nobody wants to walk on a dirty floor.
No.
So I say that the entrance is actually above. You walk in and you just drop, and you fall into this netting material, like some sort of bungee hammock.
Okay.
And then you just sort of get your pants down and you just let it all go.
Uh-huh.
It falls off of you.
But it
into the
has
hole.
to sieve through the hammock though.
Yeah. Well, you put it through the hammock. You angle your butt cheeks and then you piss through it. You roll over and you piss through it.
All right, asshole.
And then you just climb out. You get a little rope ladder and you climb up and you're good. You didn't
Yeah.
have to step in any poo.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I like it.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Yeah.
So let me tell you my solid gold toilet story while I'm
Please
at
do.
it, or my solid gold sink story. So I was in a really expensive hotel in Kuwait because I was doing like a press thing, and I was meeting the press there. We had like a press deal because I was a journalist in the army, and so I would do like media days where I'd take press around to the desert and show them soldiers and shit. And I walked in and I was washing my hands, and a dude in an abaya, which is like the Middle Eastern pajamas people wear, he walked up next to me, and he just he didn't go. He went and he pooped or whatever and peed, and things have gone off the rails. Thank you. And he went up to the sink, and in the back of your head you're like, oh, he's washing his hands, but he wasn't washing his hands. What he did do is he lifted his abaya all the way up,
Like
tucked it
baby.
under his chin,
Yeah.
stuck his dick and balls into the solid gold sink, and then splashed water on them for a minute,
All right.
and then he left.
I
Refreshing.
mean, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
The water coming out of that faucet is more valuable than any of us here. So
Yeah. And so if you wash your hands in a sink in Kuwait, there's a good chance
I'm gonna hit
it's been a... Oh, right.
Yeah.
There's a good... I haven't done this race yet,
A. Oh.
so I'm not familiar with it.
So
I'm also... I'm knee-deep in fucking dick stories.
is
I
that a
can't...
situation where then you go, it would be rude of me not to adopt the customs of the locals?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do it, but it was a situation where you're like, don't be weirded out by it because this is super normal to them. Probably. And meanwhile, he's like, man, these Americans are idiots.
Yeah.
You can do anything to them
Yeah.
and they'll fall for it.
well, one of my favorite things.
I don't know where the
is-
fuck I'm going.
You have
Yeah,
to
there's
hit
a
the
thing
ramp
above
and
you.
then pull the chute.
Do
to
I,
get
though?
Through the hoop.
All right.
One of
You
my
could
favorite
probably
things
jump up
is
and hit it.
is how babies use urinals. The urinals that go all the way to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And babies walk up to them, they pull their pants,
Oh, like down
pants
around
all
the
the way
ankles?
down, and
Yeah.
their shirt all the way up
Yeah.
to their chin, and they just stand there and piss. I want to bring that back for adults. I think it should be okay. I don't think we should frown upon that.
Well,
And
I mean,
into
you're
a
gonna-
gold urinal would be even better.
There's going to be an education period where you have to.
How do I
A.
deploy? Oh, A.
There it is.
See, it's in on the stick in the Achievement Hunter office for some reason. I'm
Really?
pretty sure,
That's
yeah.
odd. I think you can make it.
Oh, bourgeoisie
Yeah.
of you, Jeff.
They've played so much GTA. They're allowed to customize their controls.
You guys have played so
We've
much
played a
GTA.
fair amount, but not nearly as much.
There you go. You hit A to get to drive. There you go.
All right, 14th place. Here we come.
Got it. Here
Yeah, I
comes the
fucked
comeback.
up.
Oh, you missed the checkpoint.
Where's this fucking checkpoint? Didn't I just hit the check? Oh,
Now
there it
you
is.
gotta loop around. I think.
I want a mulligan. I want like a funeral mulligan.
Yeah, do over.
What were you gonna say,
Half my
Lawrence?
family wasn't allowed. Oh, it's just The trick with the human race, and this is a challenge, you can have a better way to do things, like having your shirt under your chin and your pants around your ankles to piss. But people are too set in their ways.
Yeah.
So I think step one of introducing...
Are you about to reinvent the shitting paradigm in front of me?
A bit, yeah.
That's awesome.
It does involve articulating mechanical arms that have brutish strength. Basically, whenever somebody walks in, these arms have got to grab them, yank their pants down, pull their shirt up, and then hold them in place. And they're not allowed to leave until they use the bathroom.
So the idea being that if human beings won't take responsibility for themselves, we'll create robots that do it for them.
Well, I am 100% confident once somebody is held at robot arm, held in place, and maybe like the back of their head is pet until they piss or something. Once they do that once, they'll understand the process so much that they'll never choose to do it any other way ever.
I feel like it's like, I don't remember the last time you watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure was.
It's been a while.
Yesterday.
But like the first, good. Then you'll get this reference. It's like the first 5 minutes is Pee-wee waking up and all of the like his robotic contraptions, making his cereal and putting his clothes on. I feel like that was
cereal.
like that got cut. Like the part where the robot hand helps him pee.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
Jerks
it's
him
got
off
like a
little bit.
Mickey glove on it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, it's got to be.
And he takes a dump on Cherry.
Yeah. Cherry wasn't in. That was a different house.
Different house.
It was his
Sorry.
big adventure, not his
I
playhouse.
don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That's not true.
Is that true?
Is that true?
You've
Well,
seen the Netflix
here's the
Pee-wee,
thing.
new Pee-wee
Well,
movie?
well,
What about Big Top Pee-wee?
I'm sure
I couldn't get through
when
the
I was
new
really
Netflix
young,
movie.
I saw it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've seen it enough that it's in my conscious.
Pee-wee's Big Adventures is one of the most quoted movies of all time.
Not
Is it?
in
Yeah.
my brain.
What?
Large Marge and
That's not quoted.
Paging Mr.
There
Herman
it is. I know
and
what
I'm a
I'm
Rebel
saying.
Dottie, a loner.
There you
Okay,
go.
again, I
And-
get that,
Okay,
but
different
Just
movie.
keep, yeah.
The best-
There's no the fucking basement in the Alamo,
Perfect.
the
like-
best scene in all of
I'm not-
Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
and I'm going off my memory as a child.
tell me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
is the scene when he wins over the bike gang
I've seen this.
by doing the tequila
I
dance.
say we let him go. That's one of the best ones when they're about to like. I say we kick his ass. I say we cut his head off. And then he goes, Pee-wee. All the bikers are trying to figure out what to do with him, and Pee-wee just goes, I say we let him go.
Yes. Well,
Fucking
he ultimately
amazing.
wins them over.
He wins them over by
They give him
by dancing to tequila.
They give him a free motorcycle.
Yeah.
They celebrate with him.
And then he,
That's when he realizes he doesn't know how to drive a motorcycle, and it's just one wide shot of him going off on the dirt,
And he crashed.
losing control,
Yeah.
and then crashing through
I
a
know
billboard.
that scene.
I'm just saying that's the best scene.
Bicycle. Right.
Yep.
God damn it.
The new
I
Netflix
get that
Pee-wee
fucking
with
thing?
Joe Manganiello is pretty good.
I couldn't get through it.
It's
I
weird.
wanted to.
It's weird watching. So, Paul Rubens was what, in his early 30s when he was doing Pee-wee before. It's weird watching him in his late 50s doing Pee-wee.
Still looks good though.
He still looks like Pee-wee,
Still
but now
skinny.
he looks even more like an old man playing
Yeah.
a young kid, which is kind of weird.
Are we supposed to be a young kid?
Yeah,
I thought it
Pee-wee's
was just
supposed
like
to be a kid.
Alternately developed adult.
Did not fail.
Do not fail. Did not fail.
No, I felt myself.
He's-
I was.
What
I
about
don't know how
Big
you guys
Top-
play video games and talk at the
How do
same
you
time.
feel
It's
about
super
Big Top
distracting.
Pee-wee?
That's our job.
It was. I was being sarcastic. I do it all the time. I just was so engaged in the conversation, I wasn't really paying attention. I thought Big Top Pee-wee was a flawed film, but I enjoyed it.
Best scene of Big Top Pee-wee?
God, I don't remember it that well.
When they're
can't
trying
even
to
quote
find
it.
a place for him in the show
Mhm.
because he confesses his love to the woman from Hot Shots.
Yeah.
And then they're going and they're like, the bearded lady, the mermaid, Pee-wee, and it's just him sitting in a chair and he goes, "Rawr!" And then he goes, because he can't see if anyone's out there. There's no reaction. That's good. I use that a lot in my
Repertoire?
stage acts
Yeah.
where the lights were in my eyes. Is that the end?
That's the end of this one. Yes, indeed.
Oh my god, there's another one.
Yep, you guys got to sequence bits now.
I gotta go to the
Alright.
Cycle
bathroom.
them
We've
out.
been talking.
That's
So
fine.
you can run to the
Shit.
bathroom. All right, poop in that hole.
Good, I got the host. All right.
As soon as that door shuts, we start talking shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Crazy shit. She's not actually your favorite female.
You don't have to.
No, I blanked. She was the only person I could think of.
Well, yeah, and she does have the
a woman.
the visible appearance of a female, but we have our doubts.
Yeah, it was like after the interview, I was like, I should have said Raina Scully. Damn it.
Yeah, that would have gotten you a lot further. You got to consider
But I did-
favors.
Yeah.
When you're owed them, it's a powerful thing.
Well, don't tell her. She'll never watch this video,
would
so
never,
yeah,
No,
she'll.
absolutely not. She doesn't watch anything involving Achievement Hunter. So
Fair enough.
this video
Hence
is right
Duper.
out. Yeah, hence Duper.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite duper. Wait, that was last video.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. This is 6 months away. Who cares?
How far? What's the farthest in advance you guys have filmed a video?
We've had an open house that's finally going to go up that we
It's
filmed
finally going up.
over a month ago.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's not bad.
Yeah.
We've done up over a year.
Really?
Yeah.
What video was it?
Like fucking Gears of War or something.
We did
Never
a
intended it to
wrestling-
come out, and then you get like, oh, I'll put this out.
I remember, like, it felt like it was not too long after our frequent trips to Austin that we did that wrestling video.
Yeah.
Like WWE 2K15 or something.
Yeah.
And we did the whole wrestling video, and then I feel like that tournament didn't actually start airing until
It was a couple
at
months.
least the next game came out.
It was a couple months.
Yeah.
It was probably 3 months. Y'all don't come to Austin as much anymore.
Yeah.
And then when you do, you don't tell me.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
you're
I just
generally
run,
not
I'll run into
there.
Elise in the hallway, and I'm like, "Are you here?" And she's like, "No."
Yeah.
Well,
Not for
Elise
long.
goes more than often. So we used to be a hot item, and other people there wanted us there.
We're old and busted.
Yeah.
Now
it's
we're
sugar
not
pine.
anymore, except for Elise, who is
Yeah.
still a hot item, and so she goes to film things like $1 Million Butt and podcasts and stuff.
Ah.
We're not so much in demand, so
Yeah.
you guys
yeah.
can ask us down anytime you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize we ever asked you in the first place. I just said you guys just showed up
How do we get
sometimes.
back on top? Yeah.
I love it. I love having you.
Yeah. I like going to Austin too, but
Oh, it's a great city. Good times.
it was basically like when we started, we were not implicated in as many Rooster Teeth productions, and now it's like we're traveling once a month for other.
Right.
things.
Right. And that's why. But seriously, I think that's why Elise is the best female gamer,
Yep, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. She
Absolutely.
does appear to be female.
and that is my large treatise on that. No, yeah, I would love to see you guys more. I actually come to LA a lot, but I don't tell you.
Yeah, we know.
Because then this happens.
No, you know what's worse? I usually come because I'm in and out really fast. Like a lot of times I'm in for a day. Like I come in at 8 in the morning, I'm out by 5 p.m. But it's way worse. I have been to San Francisco 6 times since we signed Kinda Funny, and I have visited them 0 times. I visited them to sign them, and then I've taken 6 trips to San Francisco and not told them I was
And
there.
they've got their sign on their
awkward.
office, like they're asking.
I
people
wouldn't
to-
know
welcome.
because I've never been to their office.
You went to their office.
I did. They actually.
Yeah, I
had
saw
really,
you were in a
really nice
video.
I had a blast. We went to Target.
That's always
You
she
don't-
always
you
says
don't-
those two things in those orders. I had a
don't-
blast. We went to Target.
You don't get that at Funhouse.
We've
There's-
been to Target before.
Not on work
together,
hours.
During the work hours.
Well, yeah, you don't fucking do that on the clock. What do you think we are?
You make a video out of it. It's a bit.
Nick Scarpino does
The Scarp.
the Scarp
You know he does
stand up.
he does stand up now.
Oh, great.
I'm really
He's-
super intrigued by that.
He actually motivated me. Since I saw he'd been doing stand up, I have a Google Keep document that I'm adding jokes to with the hope of someday doing stand up.
So I recently did my cousin got married. We used to call it gay married, but now it's just called married.
Is that the joke?
And
Oh,
no.
sorry. It's coming. It's coming.
And well, I just realized around in Achievement Hunter we call him gay cousin. But so he got married, and I was his best man, and so I had to do the toast, and I'd never done anything like that before. So I kind of just like treated it like stand up, and I did like 5 minutes of stand up material, just about my dumb family. And it was so stressful, but also kind of exhilarating and rewarding that I am gonna go watch Nick and see if he falls on his face, and if he doesn't,
okay.
I think I might try stand up myself.
Wow.
We should do a stand up.
I don't have a Google document about it, but yeah.
We should do a stand up team. We could do a set together.
It's funny you mentioned that. Lewis and I were talking today when we were in our big
That's the
time
2018.
Century City meeting.
You're
We
a
were talking
stand-up.
about like a Matt Hames style documentary about the road to stand up with all of
really?
us.
If we did a Rooster
And
Teeth,
you and Nick and me were all mentioned.
Oh
Kings
my
of,
god.
we did Kings of Dot Comedy.
Yeah,
That's it.
Kings
No,
of
I
Dot
did
Comedy.
that. I made that up. All right. When I was on Attack of the Show, I made a show called Kings of Dot Comedy.
But we
You
do
can't
Pretty
it
make
again.
that
funny.
We do it again.
Technically, G4 owns
And we
it.
do like a
Yeah, what are they doing with it?
a showcase.
A showcase.
A showcase.
Comedy showcase.
Comedy
We're
showcase.
we're gonna be.
I bet Suptic would do it,
Can I be the
and then people would come.
Yeah.
Larry the Cable Guy of the group?
Of course you can.
I wanted to play a character when
You
I'm.
want to like the red state?
Actually, I have for the longest time been telling Elise that it's my dream to do stand-up comedy, but do jokes that a white guy couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So like all of my
yeah.
jokes are from the voice of a heavyset black woman.
Like you're
So I walk up
closing
on
out
stage
live
and
at the
go,
Apollo.
"Man, be shopping." Like all my jokes are like that, and see what happens.
That could be your
Don't
shtick.
do it.
Yeah,
I think you should do it.
It just doesn't seem fair that I can't make jokes about getting my period and like in the middle of a date just because I'm a man.
Yeah.
You know, that's my problem.
Speaking of comedy, have y'all seen the trailer for this new Louis C.K. movie, I Love You, Daddy?
No.
It's weird. It's weird. It's interesting timing with the Weinstein thing, and then all the allegations of Louis being kind of a weirdo. Just an odd Woody Allen-esque black and white film about his 18-year-old or 17-year-old daughter, Chloe Grace Moretz, coming to live with him, and then somehow him letting her date John Malkovich.
And Chloe Grace
Yeah.
Moretz already has such a weird kind of reputation.
It's just
for,
weird.
like, people going like, she looks way younger than she is.
And comedically, I don't know anything about him personally, and I've never been in I've never been in a hotel room where he wouldn't let me leave until I watched him masturbate, anything like that.
Hung some brain around you.
Whether that's true or real or anything, I don't know. But I don't know. All I know is the show's funny and he's a good stand-up, and I watched Pootie Tang. But it just seems like the timing would be odd to release something like
They
that.
didn't know. They didn't plan that.
It's true, but
Movies sit on the shelves,
Although-
baby.
movies sit on the shelves.
I speculate that now that we've all collectively done our societally done the right thing and ostracized Harvey Weinstein, that we have a blank check for.
Well,
him.
now we're on to Steven Seagal.
Yeah, we got to purge.
No, we already did it.
No,
We're
there's
done.
a lot we got to
I think
So
it's
here's the problem.
I think we have just opened that bottle, and there's a
We're
lot to
scratching
come.
the surface. Here's
hair.
how I know we're scratching the surface. All the people that are getting ostracized look like total pervert assholes,
the pretty
right?
ones, yeah.
Steven Seagal's, Harvey Weinstein's.
That
There's
dude
a
from
whole
Amazon.
other layer of not pervert-looking assholes like Aaron Marquez
Michael J.
that are
Fox.
gonna get like.
Yeah, who do you think the YouTuber is that's gonna hit?
Oh, there's already been a
Oh,
few.
probably all.
Well,
of them.
there's been a few,
What
but
was
like
that
the
dude
next
who's
one.
like, I want you to clap your butt and say my name.
Oh
Do
right,
it.
yeah.
Man,
Send me videos of your buttholes.
so I respect privacy and all that, but
Yeah, you do.
oh, baby, is it delicious when some dude gets busted and you get to read his chat logs when he's like trying to convince some girl to clap her butthole and say his name, and it's like, this is directly your kink. You're not even being
Yeah, it's odd, super specific.
just all
Yeah.
that weird stuff just spelled out completely, and it's just
I feel like a lesser of a human in some ways because I don't have a thing. I don't know if you guys got a weird thing.
dude, I feel so left behind.
I feel
worried
just
about that
boring. I
too.
feel like the most boring human being. Like what kind of sex do you like? The kind where I have sex.
P in the V.
Yeah, P and the V.
P
I
in the old
to each
V.
his or her own.
Lights on,
Put
lights
everything,
off, dim.
put
Doesn't
everything
matter.
where you want to put it, as much as you want to put it, as big and as small and as crooked, whatever. But I just enjoy like a nice missionary sex.
I
Yeah.
empathize thoroughly because, man, the 2010s it's a kink-ridden decade, and I love that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm in the corner of the party sipping on my martini, and somebody's like, "So what hole do you like?" I'm like,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like, hey, you want to get in on this, and you're like,
"Where?"
okay.
I mean, I don't
know.
necessarily
I just- it
want
makes
to
me
shit
feel-
on anyone or get shit on.
No,
I don't
but
really want
more
urine
power
on
to
my
you
eyes.
if that's your thing. I just feel boring. I feel like uninteresting.
Yeah.
Like an uninteresting human being.
Yeah.
I was reading up on heel sluts the other day. Now that's a dynamite kink, and I wish it.
Is that like
I
where
wish it
they
worked.
where you like stomp on people with your heels, or like put your heel inside a dick hole?
HEAL.
Oh.
Good guess though. No, this is like a weird dom sub thing that happens in video games. So like if you play a support in a video game, Overwatch is where it started, but it's gone on to MMOs and stuff. It's like a healer will be like, "Oh yeah, heal your
Mercy
tank.
thing.
Your tank will take care of you, little healer."
No.
And then people invent like sex games for rounds of Overwatch. Basically, it just involves shoving a dildo in your ass.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
I could do
Overwatch.
that.
Overwatch is just fun to play.
Yeah.
But what if there were a dildo in your ass, or there were rules about it?
I mean, I have a very well publicized dildo in my ass story that they turned into a fucking animated adventure. Didn't ask me about, by the way. I just saw it on the internet one day.
No
It's
way.
Rooster Teeth, man.
Wasn't
They
my
just-
So what
thing.
happened to Harvey?
Rooster Teeth
They didn't ask me.
Yeah.
I saw
I was-
online.
They didn't even want to quote.
I didn't see it on the internet. I was walking through stage 5 one day, and I heard my voice, and I went, I looked over, and there was my wife sticking a dildo in my butt at cartoon forum, and I go, what are you doing? And he goes, oh, man, animating your butt thing. And I was like,
Yep.
We own you.
Hey.
yeah,
Someone
that's
walked
my
by,
story.
the like janitor walked by and went, "Hey, you the butt guy."
Hey!
Hey, you!
Anal Andy, that's what they call you.
Don't show it in your ass, yeah?
You took one dildo in your butt one time, and it's all you'll ever be known for.
Yeah. I got a mop handle that looks kind of like a dildo. You want to shove that in your ass, butt boy?
Yeah.
Don't worry. There's a chance. I'm pretty
walking
sure
away
there's an
crying.
opportunity when you get old and you're like in an old folks home that all those weird fucking things that you didn't do in life, they're gonna happen.
You get to do.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Yeah.
like riddled with STDs
Oh, yeah.
and stuff, and
And they
just
love it.
totally messed up.
But
in the
that's
old
the
folks'
thing,
homes.
though.
Senior AIDS, it's a whole thing.
Senior AIDS.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
We're not talking about things that can help you breathe.
might as well go out on fire.
We never really do any charitable events
Oh, there you
at
go.
Funhaus.
It'd be like an anal thing.
We never do any charity stuff at Funhaus. We should do something for senior AIDS.
Yeah.
Raise awareness.
Yeah. Did you guys know you can get AIDS? That's
Yeah,
right.
do it,
Get
motherfuckers.
in there, man. Protection's for losers
It's true.
and young people.
My parachute.
That was pretty sweet.
I don't know. I worry that I'm going to make it to 80. And,
I hope you do.
well, yeah, but
I don't worry that you're going to make it to 80. I'm
Do I
expecting you
have to spin
to.
for this? What do I do?
I think I will, but that'll be
I don't know what that is.
That'll be at least 7
Oh,
years
it's a teleporter.
of complete, like, kinkless intercourse. And I don't want to have to do it out of obligation.
Yeah, I
think
know.
might.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in a situation where you're trying to find your
Yeah,
kink and then you're
right.
going through all this bullshit. That's not.
And you're like,
that's
well,
not
I'll,
what
I'll put that in me. Nah, it didn't work.
Ah,
Let me put this in
still
me.
nothing.
Nah,
It's okay, but I'm just
Just
kind of
dead
uncomfortable.
inside.
I just, that's why I'm so fascinated by that moment where somebody discovers what their kink is. Like they just happen to see Monterey Jack, like, using a wrench and they're like, oh, fuck. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'll never have that moment.
Well, yeah,
I'm
maybe.
afraid-
Maybe
Is it-
it's just the kink hasn't been invented yet.
As a heterosexual white male, I have a really hard time in this world not being interesting enough.
So we were talking about this on the bus in London. I don't know how we got on the subject, but I think it was I don't remember. Somebody from Rooster Teeth was telling us they had just read an article.
Aaron.
It wasn't Aaron. It was it was that tall guy.
Sexual molestation is not so bad.
And it was saying that Idris Elba and Kate Winslet are in this new movie together.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of the movie is. I don't
like
even
The
know what the
Distance
movie is.
Oh,
Between
yeah,
Us
they're on a
or whatever.
mountain or something.
And they have like a sex scene.
Nice.
And apparently, according to this tall person at Rooster Teeth, I feel like allegedly, he read an article that in it, Idris Elba said, you should keep your socks on for the scene. Can she keep her socks on? And they're like, okay, I guess, weird.
Oh, I see a
And then they found out later, like, Kate Winslet was like, why'd you want me to keep my socks on? And he was like, I have a foot fetish. It would have been too much for him to be naked with Kate Winslet's open feet.
That's it. That's the
That's
the
it. Apparently
boundary point for him.
Idris Elba's thing is feet, and I never looked at a foot and thought like I need to have an orgasm right this second.
Hold
I
on
don't have a
second.
problem with
Hang
feet.
on. So you're telling me that you rode a bus, founded Rooster Teeth?
Rode a bus.
Okay.
Was it a nice bus?
You've pissed in a gold sink.
Here's what I washed my balls in a gold
Oh,
sink.
right.
Here's what I did. So because I'm a founder at Rooster Teeth and a prima donna, I refuse to stay at the same hotel as the rest of Rooster Teeth. I get my own hotel in a secret location because I would like 5 seconds of fucking privacy where I don't have to be on. Also, the hotel's always close to the event, so it's like it's an extended like Q&A session
line
slash
over.
from the event to your room on the on the elevator. You're still taking photos and stuff, which is awesome. But you just like sometimes you want 5 minutes, and I don't want to be around most of the Rooster Teeth people because I don't like them. They know who they are, and
Aaron Markey.
and so, yeah, my goddamn Aaron Markey. And so I get my own hotel, but the bus meets at the Rooster Teeth Hotel. And you have to take the bus because it goes through the loading dock, which means you don't have to go through the front. Because if you go through the front, you got to go through like a sea of people, and you'll be late to whatever you're going through. So you always take the bus, so you go through the back. And I was because it's London. I was 8 miles away, but 40 minutes of Uber away. So every day when we had to get on the bus at 7:30 in the morning, I had to leave my hotel at 6:45. I was still the first person on the bus because all those motherfuckers are lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Especially
true, totally.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Especially
All
Aaron.
of
Talking
Rooster Teeth
mostly about
problem.
Aaron Markey.
Yeah. Tall guy, as we know him. Strange.
Tall guy, no kink.
There's a man who likes a sex vanilla if I've ever seen one. He just masturbates in a cold, empty room. I've often wondered, is it good or bad, or is it challenging or enjoyable to have a foot fetish? Because it's like feet are theoretically everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, I
They're
don't-
different too.
But boobs are everywhere too.
From what I can tell.
They
Like
are.
there are people that like to look at feet and they want to like. I'm assuming guys because I have a guy and I don't know what women's foot fetish is, but maybe you can elucidate or elucidate as it were. That's what you guys fly me in here
That's a
for.
new
That's what we
shirt.
paid
Yeah.
the big bucks for.
my wallet.
So there are dudes that like I'm surmising a bit here, but like there are dudes that like want to jack off on feet. And then there are dudes that want to be jacked off with feet.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one.
You need
There
a
are
high
dudes
arch.
that like clean feet. There are dudes that like dirty feet.
Yep.
Then there are people that want smelly feet, and they don't want to do anything other than smell the feet. There's a lot of layers to toes.
It's humanizing the feet. They want to do all the things to the feet that they could theoretically do to a human.
I also just realized that we were having this conversation right before we went on stage to play Funhaus. Michael, Bruce, and Adam, who you might be familiar with. We were going to play Gmod together on stage, and we were just having this conversation. I was telling them the Idris Elba story, and we were just talking about foot fetishes. And then we went out on stage, and I made a joke about them being. I just found out that they had foot fetishes, and I don't remember what it was. A hilarious joke, whatever the joke was. I can't retell it now because all jokes are special and like children. And once you tell them, you kill them. And I looked over like this, and Bruce and Adam just gave me the dirtiest look. And I thought, is there some sort of a foot history?
It's a problem here at Funhaus.
Yeah, because Bruce, he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, fuck.
He's
I felt like I touched a nerve.
Bruce and
Well,
Adam both. The problem.
yeah.
So the problem is Bruce and Adam both heterosexual men,
Yeah, they are.
but they're attracted to each other's feet. But that's it. So like it's kind of there's a lot of tension in the office because they know that they can't make a move, but both of them want to. So that's probably what you hit on is like a nerve for them.
I definitely picked up on it,
Yeah.
and it was not the right way to start off the next hour of playing video games with him. I had to dig myself out of that hole a little bit.
More into that.
I cannot wear sandals in videos because people are really into my feet.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm not joking.
She's got a pretty
Yeah.
good rating on WikiFeet.
I have perfect 5 stars.
Perfect 5.
Do you really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I do.
They haven't seen her feet up close. When she told me about her perfect 5-star rating on WikiFeet, I said these people have not seen her feet because I've been with her for quite some time and I've seen those feet go through all the layers of hell that feet can possibly go through. Remember that time you had a fungus and you said, "I'm not going to take medicine. I'm
You
just
know
going
what?
I'm just going to have my body fight it off."
Time heals all. And what happened?
It's still fucked up.
No, it's
Your
not.
toes
It's
still
normal.
weird.
Man.
Yes. As
Sorry,
long
go
as the
ahead,
rash
Lance.
on my back
sorry.
doesn't migrate.
I was going to go off on a tangent, so
Comes
please,
into the
you
room
should.
last
If
night,
it's
she
germane
goes-
to this at all, please do.
She goes, "I think I have shingles."
I do.
Oh boy.
I do. And
Don't
I don't want to show you, but
I
I
just-
need a doctor. And the health insurance in this company.
They're going to charge you later.
Steven Suptic used up all our health insurance.
No.
Boy, got him.
Every one of our videos is a honeypot for some weird new kink that I didn't know existed. So fungal infections is probably going to be a thing. Shingles, I'm sure.
Maybe that's going to get you past the 5-star.
I just need a man to suck it out.
Ugh.
That's how we
get the views up on
Damn.
I'm kidding.
That is something along the lines of being blessed, but also having tribulations for not having a kink. I am burdened with the knowledge that there are virtually no young ladies who are masturbating to odd quips and descriptions of my terrible mess of a garbage bag of a body. But at least I imagine that is not a luxury you enjoy.
I mean, no, a lot of dudes think I'm real ugly, but a lot of people really into the feet, and I appreciate that.
But do you consider, is it a fleeting thought of yours that anytime your feet happen to be caught on
fleeting
camera, that you've just like caused 10 ejaculates?
There was a $1 million butt we were shooting where Blaine was doing a close-up of my feet.
Oh, no.
And I explained to Blaine, I said, you probably don't want to do this because there's a big thing where people in Funhaus videos ask to see my
The
feet.
film might ignite.
Jesus, I had no idea this was a whole thing.
And Blaine went, what? And then he got really into it. He looked me up on WikiFeet and he went, oh my gosh. And I think he's been trying to get on WikiFeet since then. You
Well,
know?
anything that
Blaine
people
wants to
think
get on
Blaine was
everything.
playing a character in 11 Little Roosters. He didn't know there was a camera there.
Yeah, no,
That
it was
was
just
just
plain
him. That was just
unfiltered.
him. And it's weird because he was one of the directors.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not that weird.
he's a nice
Is
guy.
it possible for someone to Weinstein themselves? Because I think it's what Blaine did to himself.
Yeah,
For himself?
Not the- not you know. Not gonna join Mensa anytime soon.
Remember when Tom Cruise was a bad guy in Hollywood?
Yeah,
Yeah, when he was
Just 'cause
like
he was crazy?
Scientology and he jumped on Oprah's
he
couch.
he ruined Cuba Gooding Jr.'s career.
But,
allegedly.
he's the one who got him the money.
Wait, did he undermine him?
You never heard of that story?
No.
What
The
happened?
story is he and Cuba Gooding Jr. got into a fight on Jerry Maguire, and Tom Cruise was like, "You'll never work in this town again." And
Snow
then
Dogs, bitch.
he
In
didn't.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, and then it was Snow Dogs.
I always
And,
said
like,
Omar
Hanes
Gooding
commercials.
was the good Gooding.
Yeah.
So
Fucking hell!
But Cuba won the Oscar.
And
couldn't
and
stop
then it
from
was
winning
all
that Oscar?
downhill after that.
wow.
Apparently they were like had creative differences, or like he thought Cuba Gooding Jr. was like
Trying to outshine him or something.
Yeah, like that was yeah.
But Cuba Gooding Jr.
Everything I was gonna say sounds racist, and it's not.
He's
meant to be
OJ
so.
now. And
Yeah.
his voice changed at some point. At some point, Cuba Gooding Jr. lost his voice.
You think about
permanently.
like Cuba Gooding Jr.'s career was it was like an upward slant. He was doing really well.
Yeah.
Fucking Academy Award, and then he disappeared off the face of the earth,
Yeah.
and you never
Well,
saw him again.
The
Dogs.
Academy Award he got was not for
Like Boat Trip.
Jerry Maguire. It was kind of like, Martin Scorsese didn't win for Departed.
Right.
He won for his career.
Yeah.
And Departed just happened to be the movie that he was nominated for that year. Cuba Gooding Jr. didn't win for Jerry Maguire. He won for Lightning Jack. And I think everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Common knowledge.
Also, the sky's blue. Yeah.
we-
Seem to be having some sort of an issue.
Yeah, I got
technically.
A
stuck
lot of
in-
setup
stuck
for
in the
you to
cloud
get
there.
Lightning Jack in there.
I always get a Lightning Jack reference in
He
at
does.
least once a
It's
week,
true.
which is especially surprising considering the hour and 20-minute runtime of
Yeah.
that film.
Well, it's weird. Like, so Elise has a perfect rating on Wikipedia. James has a perfect rating on WikiJack, which is
What is that?
it references.
It's your jack off
They judge your
skills.
masturbation.
Well, no, they rate your references to Lightning Jack in other forms of media.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's oddly specific, but there's almost 3 or 4 pages on it now. But James still 5 stars
Every page.
across the board.
Also a madman.
This is
Yeah.
the longest GTA of my life. Jeff's got to get to a basketball game.
Are you going to a basketball game tonight?
I mean, is this streamed? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to the.
Don't say which.
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm not going to say which team.
Yeah.
I'm
be
sorry,
Oddly
Jeff,
enough, the
that-
Lakers and the Clippers are playing each other tonight, so I'm kind of fucked.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, I'm
that
going.
didn't
It
occur
could
to
be
me
the
when I
Harlem
said that.
Globetrotters.
On the bright side,
Basically.
there's like going to be like 30,000 people there, so you won't find me anywhere.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm super excited.
Jack
Yeah.
Nicholson.
Exactly. Right.
Jack Nicholson, what was it like to
I'm-
be in The Departed?
I'm not next to Jack Nicholson. I'm 7 rows behind Jack Nicholson.
Really?
I can't
Wow.
afford
Good
Jack
picks.
Nicholson.
What kind of-
rows.
if
That's
you-
row 7. Then.
If you could split any meal with Jack Nicholson, what would it be? I'm gonna say cocktail shrimp.
I was going to say surf and turf.
I would say cranberry juice because you're on your fucking period.
He
Is
did
that
say
a,
that.
what is that?
Departed.
He doesn't sound like
Pat
that in that
Pat
movie,
Pat
really.
Pat.
You fucking period.
He
You on
d-
your
no,
fucking
that-
period.
He
or
doesn't
something?
sound like that. That's, I mean,
That was just some asshole at a bar that got a glass
Departed,
smashed on
departed.
his head.
he kind of just does his own voice.
That was a cool scene. Fuck me, that was
This is a cool movie.
Yeah, he wrecked that dude in the gas station, in the convenience store, bodega, as they say.
They do say.
Them. Good movie.
It
You
was a
guys
good
ever
movie.
see, was it Internal Affairs?
Mhm.
The
The one it's based on.
Korean one? Yeah.
No.
Is it Japanese?
No.
Japanese, maybe?
No, didn't need
No.
to.
I
Departed's
respect
a
all
better
those
one.
bunches.
America made
kind
it
of
better.
is. There was only one thing that wasn't as good.
How dare you?
Only one!
What was
Size
it?
of their eyes.
Dropkick Murphys.
The size of their
It
eyes.
was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Do you mean
The one scene where Martin
secret
Short,
in their
wait,
eyes?
Sheen,
Martin Sheen. He
gets
was in it.
fucked up. It's like
Wow.
in the Japanese version, the dude, like the police chief, who's on the elevator. He like when he knows there's gonna be goons down there waiting for him, he's like on his phone, or he pretends to be on his phone, and he just like walks past them like talking on his phone, and they basically almost let him go, and they're like looking for him and they don't see him because he basically like did urban stealth, which is just having a phone next to your ear, and then they're like, oh shit, that was him, and then they grab him, and I was like, that was actually pretty clever. In the movie, Martin Sheen just squares up and he's like, hey fellas, got a light, and then they just go in and beat his ass, and I was like, that was a weird change to me.
Yeah.
You know who's real good in that movie?
There you go. What's up?
Alec Baldwin.
Oh well, yeah, he's great. I was gonna say Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
He's fucking awesome in that movie.
Mark Wahlberg's a
Bold
good actor.
statement.
He
Mark
is.
Wahlberg is good, if not great, in almost everything he's in.
Pain and Gain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Pain and Gain's a great film.
I love that
The other
movie.
guys.
So
great
it's a bit
comedic
long.
timing.
Guys,
It's a bit long.
Pain and Gain?
Yeah, like you don't want to watch it 3 times.
It's an epic.
It's about 2 hours and 40 minutes. It feels like. Yeah.
The first time I watched Pain and Gain, I went, does Michael Bay think these guys are cool? And then the second time I watched Pain and Gain, I went, oh, no. He knows they're idiots.
Yeah.
But he really respects. He's like, they got the American dream wrong. I got it right. You got to bang models and
Yeah.
drive speedboats.
Gotta have them audition by washing your Lamborghini in your front yard.
Yes.
I don't
Made her
know
career.
if GTA Online is working.
Did make her career,
Did.
Huh?
Well,
and then he took it away.
did he?
Is it
Tom
Yeah,
Cruise
and
did.
he gave it to the other lady.
She auditioned
Rose
by washing his
Huntington
car?
Weekly.
Rosie Huntington Weekly.
I'm lost.
Megan Fox. Supposedly, the story is allegedly that the audition for Megan Fox to get into Transformers was she had to wash his car in a bikini.
That's what I heard.
That's what a lot of people hear. It's pretty commonly accepted.
Jeff did that. No part.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Ain't a
If I
fucking
knew
thing.
where he lived,
Yeah.
I'd be there all the time. watching whatever he wants.
I like to hear.
I'm
From
hoping to run into him at the game tonight. I'm gonna watch him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think he lives in Florida.
Gonna watch Jack Nicholson.
who do you all think will take your career from you?
Michael.
From us? Oh.
Michael Jones.
Michael's gonna kill me and take my job. Yeah.
I can see that.
Any day now.
I can see that.
Do you think he'll kill you?
Yeah, I think he will.
I think he'll just arrange it so you can kill yourself. He'll let you do yourself in.
I don't think he's that smart. I mean, he's a smart kid. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's smart enough to orchestrate that. I think he'll kill me.
He's not
Do you think
That's okay,
Do
though.
you think Lindsay would mastermind the whole thing, but he would be the figurehead for
He's
the?
patsy.
Yeah,
He'd be the muscle.
not necessarily the patsy. He's complacent in the situation,
Sure.
but Lindsay's the one who figured it out.
She's dangerous. Yeah, she is. She's a dark human being, Lindsay.
For me, I think Tim Geddes.
Nicest guy in
Nice
gaming.
guy in gaming.
You can't trust
known
that
as-
smile.
known as Cool Tim,
Yeah.
but you know, one bad comment about what's the game he loves? Banjo-Kazooie.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Or Spyro the Dragon or one of those. One of
it's,
those.
it's Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
One slip up about Crash, and then I'm out.
He goes from let Tim host to let Tim wear your skin.
Oh, look at that camo car. Are we done?
I think so.
All right.
It's not going anywhere.
You want a tail sig?
I don't know how.
I mean, you could turn off the game.
I don't think
and
the
then-
overlay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it does. Okay. So yeah, on web browser.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Jeff.
Thanks for
Thanks for having me.
Sorry you didn't get to play
Appreciate
again.
it.
Thanks for getting.
Oh.
I can get that minigun now.
Oh, you got minigun. You got 120.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Yay.
Hey! Did it naturally too. Didn't loot box my way there, no sir. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Stop streaming.
Do you still play Overwatch, Jeff?
Nah, I've played in a long time.